So on the new config menu, you'll notice there are two options now. Use pin and ask to change pin when exiting config menu. Use pin enables the use of a pin. Basically protected with a 4-button combination password. These buttons simply A, B, X, and Y, allows 255 to 256 combinations. It's not meant to be completely secure. SD card and delete the config bin and the pin bin in the SD card, and you can boot into the 3DS regardless. So it's just meant to be something to lock your screen of someone who doesn't take out the SD card, someone who doesn't really know that much about taking out the SD card, or what it actually is. Like, I don't know, a younger family member or something. You don't want them messing with your console. So use pin, and the second option is to ask to change pin when exiting config menu. This means every time you leave the config menu, you can have the CFW ask you if you want to change your pin. But you have to verify if your pin already exists. And to disable using pin, if your pin already exists, you also have to verify with your pin, so they can't just cheat it. I'll leave this on because it's easy just to be asked every time. I mean, you can reboot it, enable it, then leave if you want. So now, we don't have a pin, that the pin.bin on the SD card, so it's going to ask us to enter the new pin. I'm just going to go something simple, A. 4 combinations, it'll save it, show your splash screen, and this is where the actual lock occurs. Splash screen, because it's going to give the CFW time to configure itself before it loads the firmware. So now you can press start to shut down if you don't have the correct pin, or if you have the correct pin, you can enter the correct digit combination now. So A, and it boots. There you go, easy. And just to show you, it does need to be verified. We'll take off the use pin. We don't want to use the pin anymore. Save. Now we're asked to actually verify the pin, to delete the pin.bin on the SD card. And you notice at this time, we're not asked to enter the pin because we just disabled it, but we verified it that we disabled it ourselves.